hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren. You ready or not?
It's week. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Kene Nwangu.
He will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that wipes away a big return on the opening kickoff.
And that's the way you're supposed to start a game. What a momentum grabber. Instead, some of that gets wiped away on that one.
And the Steelers. Here, he's going down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Looking to throw on second down. Archer. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Now a give running left with Jefferson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The Lions in trouble to start play, 6-8 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First carry here for Kene Nwangu.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Archer. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Now Brady. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Harris running straight ahead. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got some space here. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
All start, offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
They'll run again with Harris. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're doing a 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Brady. Setting up the screen, Harris. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Najee Harris from 10 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was finished off by a Najee Harris touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangwu. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Archer. They'll check that down to Nwangwu out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Archer now on 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Archer. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Archer. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Archer. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Archer. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jameson Williams.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And he'll take it out to the 25.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. He gets it complete to Harris. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And got his man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
To throw is Archer. A final shot before break. Looking deep for Hilton.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second and 2, Brady. Here's Johnson with a reception. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Brady. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really...
Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 17-14. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. So after the INT, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 13 yards out. And the Steelers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Looking to throw. Archer. This is caught by Williams. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. To throw on second down. Archer.
They'll set up the screen to Jefferson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Archer. Open man right side is St. Brown. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now third down and 6 to go. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Looking to throw. Archer. It's Williams on the catch.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
3 yards remain for second down.
Operating from the gun. Archer.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Archer to throw on 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
They'll run with Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can to make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully. Put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like I'm fasting, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a award, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we can to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who is next. We gon' put them boys to rest like a Tempur-Pedic to bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me soldier, soldier. Flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave them floppy, face Nazi. Talking all aki, sticky big poppy, then I'll chop them down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
better than I ever been. Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my balls on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot.
These players are on the last year of their contracts. Resign. Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving. I get a chance and take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off them fabricate streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro Pay, 5-day stay, take a quarter meal, hella final. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have?
You ugly. You out of pocket.
2 ATMs, you stepping to what?
You out of pocket.
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us.
You out of pocket.
Who you think they carry out for
Get
us?
back in pocket.
The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits are vanished, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' rookie.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dameon Pierce. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Michelle.
Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
The Jaguars at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Here's Michelle to throw.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
112 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Michelle looking to throw.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment.
And they need to work some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing Michelle.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt.
Back deep is DJ Chark. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
They'll start on the ground.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And good field position coming up here. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. These two teams all tied after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Another carry for Pierce.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get up,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by play by the defense. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and
now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Chargers are going to have the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Pierce now up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Trey Hendrickson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. They'll set up to throw. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. On 2nd down, here's Buechele. Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll throw on 1st down with Buechele. Another pass complete to Bellinger. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like them countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, Buechele. He's got Bellinger. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. York able to send this one through, and that will do it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Out route pass complete to Bellinger. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, what a move. 160 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. If we coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. Pass is caught by, and right away he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And the way they ran the ball last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they go play action with Buechele. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Shotgun for Buechele. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. There he goes.
You see, it's 2 type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby.
It's Madden NFL 23.
Rookie running back.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Michelle. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Pierce. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. A little juke, and he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. They go again with Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And some room to maneuver. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Buechele to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Back to the ground with Pierce. Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Buechele looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he'll have the first first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Going forward, Pierce. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing Buechele. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up the holding call.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Here's Pierce on the counter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they showed passing formation. Show them a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to a short game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to move it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down, Jacksonville.
On 1st and 10, it's Buechele. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Trying to connect there with Wan'Dale Robinson, but it'll be 2nd down.
The coverage coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Back to throw again. Got a man, it's short, it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. A run by Pierce begins the second half. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. 105 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Michel's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of that. Even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Michel. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Touchdown, Jaguars! Daniel Bellinger. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
Give to Pierce.
And he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. 190 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This offense on 3rd down today, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that,
so it's the Jaguars who come away with a win. And it was thanks in one.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here? I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty, watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the green. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy, we got another one. Ha. Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the Big Apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sakai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring.
Just like Shorty know a way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass capped in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out great tits. New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? Why would I?
It's that hate, boy.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it here, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
for me, who could be against me? I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the, you end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live in. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take 2 and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the ghouls, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the fogs. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, they'll steal your friends. I walk alone. I see false idols, other titles, you need to grow. Have you lost your mind? But I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the glory. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better.
I'm really out for blood this time, look.
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the Porsche. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I'm done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the data, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory back up on top, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form should prosper. Be all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser. Next to the Oscar, applying pressure, somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what?
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And right away, he lost the football. Thought it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Second and short now following the fumble. Now a handoff for Pierce. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Play action, Buechele has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. This is Pierce. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The Jaguars at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all displaying that victory.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Pressure there on 4th down, forcing the pass. 4th down coming up.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
York able to send this one through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Back to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll drop to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He's fresh off a 3-touchdown performance last week. They got an AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people calling him. He's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now a play fake here on first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And the Eagles are going to get possession. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple of shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On the carry, this is Pierce. Brought down around the 16 or 17, showing some tough running there.
On second down, here's Buechele.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I guarantee they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play and pick up the yards needed.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They're going to try and throw.
They'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Buechele to throw. He's got Bellinger. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Buechele. Open man is Atwell, complete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Misconnection. He's on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Throwing Buechele.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. A 44th-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Buechele looking to throw.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And that's incomplete. So fourth down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is a effort, not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's got a man complete, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply. All right, used to say, okay, there's a tight end going out. We're either going to put a big linebacker on him or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that position and the sheer number of catches that they make as well as their dexterity, sometimes you have to put a cornerback on him because he might be the primary guy going out for a pass. It changes what they do defensively, and it's usually not good for the defense.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They'll set up to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. First and 10, it's Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. To the line to run another play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw on first down with Michelle. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Good drive going. Nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong. I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Another carry for Pierce. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They go play action here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And you got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Getting 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Juwan Bentley. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Well, this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's Pierce. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 98 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's Pierce to the 27-yard line. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with about 56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On third down, here's Pierce. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go again with Pierce. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5. They pick up a 5. A couple extra tight ends in formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Here's Pierce on the counter. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20 years.
with your goons, I'm bringing my gang. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my gang. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name.
It's alright, man. Cool, I be going there like deposit. You don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read it, nigga hooks don't find it. Say a lot of things and never catch like Sonic. Zoom, I'm gone. When the members on and get it going, Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh, no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm about to killing clones. Coming in strong, like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party, wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill a king like shit, wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party, wanna climb the time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the lead, but you ain't hooping around and tear you out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing you did was veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I say it all. I just stay cool, acting like it wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no talk, cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk, dog, it's a room full of brines. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my blood.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. Looking to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. The Jaguars at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He's going to look deep for Moore. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and 1. Their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 135 yards, big gain. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a bitch and jump in the course. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet up.
It's week.
On 1st and 10, it's Michel. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Here's Michel to throw.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Michel's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Michel.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. There he goes, left side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Michel looking to throw.
They ain't got no job, need some